Hey, good morning, friends. Pastor Todd here on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Can't believe it's already February 1st. Where did January go? This year is already flying by. I mean, I'm already starting to have visions of Christmas in December. Not really. But anyway, it's a beautiful day outside. It's supposed to be in the 50s. Looking forward to putting shorts on. So hopefully we get to do that soon. I mean, we are in the South after all. Summertime's almost here. Um, I want to tell you a funny thing that happened to me last night before I dive into the devotion. I was, and this just tickled me, so I wanted to share it with you. Me and my sister were texting back and forth, and somehow, some way, my texts started going to Pastor Matt. And so I'm texting back and forth, thinking that I'm talking to my sister, and I'm talking to Pastor Matt, and he's answering me. And so once I figured out that this was happening, it just tickled me, and I just thought it was so funny. But he played right along with everything that I was saying and was answering me back. I thought that was cool. But anyway, just a little devotion here this morning. I was on a walk the other morning. It was bright and sunny outside. It was Saturday morning, and the night before we just had a little bit of a dusting. It was bright. It was beautiful, but it was kind of cold. And it was one of those snows that we had that covered the grass but didn't stick to the streets. So it was just nice. It was pretty to look at. I knew that it was going to be gone within a couple of hours, so I wanted to get out there and enjoy it. Everything was so bright and snowy, and it just looked great. Kind of like the week prior, except for everything was stuck to the streets as well. But this time it was just, all over the bushes and the grass, and it just looked cool. So while I was walking, I was walking across this bridge, and like a little kid, I was watching my shadow. I was watching it follow me, and I began to think, wow, our shadow, it follows us everywhere we go. It just sticks right there with us. It's always right there. The only time we don't see our shadow is when the clouds pass between us and the sun, or there's a tree in the way, or other objects that prevent us from having a shadow, or it gets dark out. But Jesus says this. He says, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Isn't that a great promise and a great truth? Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life, because he is the light of the world. When we become followers of Jesus, we don't need to worry about the things the world throws at us, like sickness, job loss, tragedy, sinful, rebellious behavior. None of us really like these things, but when we walk with Jesus and we keep our eye on him, we stay in the light that darkness cannot comprehend. That's such a good thought right there. When we follow Jesus, we don't have to walk in the dark. We will be in the light. And the darkness, it just has to run away, because the light always overcomes the dark. Notice Jesus doesn't say that we may not walk in darkness. He says we will not walk in darkness. We are no longer under the influence of the world. We're now under the influence of the power of Jesus, the light of the world. Oh, that is so great. I love being under the influence of the power of Jesus, and to be able to walk in his light. You look outside today, it's a bright sunny day, but when you're walking in the light of Jesus, you don't even need the sun. He is the light. So anyway, that's my thought for today. It's a great thing to just ponder on, and know that when you have Jesus, you have the light. Well, I hope you have a great day today. Get out there and enjoy the weather a little bit. Um, Keep your friends and your family who you know is suffering or sick in prayer. We all have our prayer list, so keep praying. And I'm praying for you and our church. And if you have a prayer request that you want to get to us, send it into newheartnazarene@gmail.com, or look us up on Facebook and drop us a prayer request. We'd love to pray for you. So anyway, I will see you next time. I hope you have an awesome day, and take care.